telling you to not enjoy cartoons, okay? I'm telling you not to overconsume on worthless garbage that is marketed to you as if it's going to enhance your fucking personality in some way. It's like you're not even buying this because, oh man, I just really like, you know, like the Mickey Mouse, for example. Like, I just really like Mickey Mouse. He's just kind of cute. And this is like a, you know, I needed like a pair of shades anyways. Blah, 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 blah. Gotcha says hi. I know that I spent too much money on Gotcha. I know that I also overconsume. I spent $200 on a fucking VTuber merch bundle. All right? However, I like to believe that I'm not just buying shit for the sake of fucking buying it, which is what all of this shit feels like. I'm not buying a flimsy pair of plastic Minnie Mouse shades or Mickey Mouse shades that quite frankly are going to get scratched in the plastic bag they come in, okay? When I go to checkout and I have the audacity to put the Mickey Mouse shades in the same bag as a fucking bottle of water that I bought at the fucking counter, like the checkout fridge things that they set up, okay? And the Mickey Mouse gets scratched because it collided with the cap of the bottle, which is like the only semi-sharp edge on it. I don't know, man. It's just garbage, and it's so expensive. It's so fucking expensive. Like, are you actually going to do anything with this? Are you? Don't get me wrong. I love capitalism. I love buying random bullshit. Okay? But I think we have to have some level of, like, practicality. Random bullshit over cheap, crappy random bullshit. Ironically, yes. I guarantee these fucking shades are like $15.99. You know how much they cost to produce at a fucking factory? Probably like 89 cents tops. Okay? You know how much these are going to be after the fucking Christmas season ends? First, they're gonna drop down to $10, and then they're gonna drop down to $8, and then you're gonna find them in a Goodwill for $12 again. All right? And it's junk. It's complete fucking junk. It is meant to be an impulse buy while you're shopping in a store that makes you feel nostalgic for the holidays. Background noise, thank you. Pippa never got over the loss of her shade. Here's, maybe this is cool, but I have a certain attitude when it comes to fan merch. If I buy, for example, like the Nimmy Nightmare bundle that is $200, which I already did, but that's besides the point. But if I buy that, that is going towards somebody that I actually like, okay? Like a person. And it's also going towards a shop with merchandise of quality. Omona. They make very nice merch. And it's going towards ensuring that they continue to make more. Right? Which is also like the same concept, I guess, with this. But why would I want to encourage more cheaply made garbage from Spirit Christmas of Disney merch? Why would I do that? Nobody is gaining out of this other than the fucking Disney elites who keep making crap products that I fucking hate. I bought your merch 6 months ago and it's not here yet. Yeah, well, it'll probably be 6 more fucking months thanks to the Canada Post Service going on strike constantly. I don't know. I don't hate buying fun little souvenirs. I don't hate buying things that you like, even if it is made like shit. I don't hate, like, holiday merch as a concept. But something really fucking rubs me the wrong way about how expensive and how ephemeral this fucking merch is. It's so expensive for something that is just going to break. And it's only useful for a very specific window of the year. And by the time the next year comes along, they're going to have you dialed into some other fucking trend and they're gonna want you to buy that instead, and you're gonna be like, oh well, I have the Mickey Mouse shades from last year but they're kind of scuffed up, and maybe I should pick up these new ones because, oh man, also they're also the limited, they're the fucking Pantone mini red collaboration edition Spirit Christmas glasses. Shades for a month that is already infamously dark because it's usually fucking snowing or raining. Upper Snake, thank you. Reject Disney slop merch. Embrace 1/4 scale acrylic VTuber standees. Limited edition? You're telling me I can only buy this Stanley Cup 1 month out of the year? Except for in a year when nobody wants theirs anymore because they're buying the next month edition or the new Christmas edition or whatever the fuck. Like, come on! I think I'm crashing out over like Labubu culture and Stanley Cup culture. I think that's that's what's getting to me. I think there's been too many, like, limited edition trends that are severely fucking overpriced. Labubus, at least for what they are made higher quality than the average keychain. And I think, aren't they like $20? Or no, they're like $40. Okay, $40 is a fucking insane price tag. $40 for a fucking keychain. You don't even know which one you're gonna get. That is crazy. It's crazy. But then people spending like $80 on them is even worse. Collector/consumer culture is ruining everything. It is. I think that's what I'm crashing out about. I think Spirit Christmas is taking the full front of my resentment towards like collector culture. I love collecting stuff. I love when people have delightful little collections, but nobody has delightful little collections anymore because it's not about collecting, it's about owning. It's about, I already completed my set. What the fuck, dude? Wow, congratulations. You spent $1,000 to achieve what you could have pre-consumer collector culture. You could have spent like $100. Congrats, man. I hope you're fucking proud of yourself. That's why I stopped buying retro games. Retro games are going down in price. Thank God. Dabba-dabba-doo, thank you. Is that the heckin' limited edition Labubu X Disney Spirit Christmas exclusive Stanley blind box? Ah! Oh my God. Are you frustrated with the merch existing or that people buy it? A little bit of both, because the merchandise is getting worse and more expensive. And even if it's not getting worse, it's getting exponentially more expensive. Bongo Bongo, thank you $5. It's just Pac-Man for soulless slop now. True. I blame Funko. Oh my God, the fucking Funko Pop. Listen, that's one that I think everybody can understand, at least in this chat. Okay, the fucking Funko Pop craze. People scalping Funko Pops. People fucking buying Funko Pops and taking them to fucking voice actor signings and actor signings. Oh man. Mr. Tony Stark, can you sign my Iron Man Funko Pop that I'm gonna flip for $800 on eBay? Because it's not about anymore. It's not about buying a Funko Pop yourself and getting it signed by your favorite celebrity because they happen to be in your town, or you dedicated yourself to getting their signature, and so you flew to some convention across America or whatever in another country to get it fucking signed because that's what you wanted. Now it's about how can I have like the sickest collection? I don't want to collect. I want to spend a bunch of fucking money. I don't want to have passion. I just want to have a stockpile of shit that I don't actually care about. And when the next fucking trend comes along that fits into my specific niche, I'm gonna hop on board to that. If I'm a girl, then goodbye Stanley Cups, it's time for Labubus. If I'm a guy, if I'm a nerd, whatever, oh goodbye Funko Pops, it's time for whatever the fuck replaced Pokemon cards. It's time for Pokemon cards, because I don't actually have nostalgia for Pokemon cards. No, I played Pokemon Go when it first came out in 2016. Pokemon Go to the polls. Thank you, Mrs. Clinton, whatever the fuck. I gotta collect Pokemon cards now, and I gotta buy the entire fucking box of promo, the boosters. I gotta buy everything from the Walmart. I gotta buy the whole fucking selection, and I gotta charge like $20 per pack for Scarlet and Violet 151 packs. Something that is $6 if you buy it normally, or $5 at fucking Walmart. Oh, but it's PSA graded. Oh, I put the pack, not even the card. The card's PSA. Oh my God, the card. Well, you know, I do really like your fucking Charizard. Oh man, you know what? I can buy a PSA graded Charizard. That's like a fun little kind of neat thing, you know? I don't really know much about Pokemon cards. I'm gonna buy a PSA 10 gem mint, whatever the fuck, Charizard, and you know, it's from like my favorite set. It's like Delta species electric type Charizard from Crystal Guardians. Oh, nice. Okay, I'm gonna buy that for $1,000 fucking dollars. And oh, you know what? Oh, fucking Moon Umbreon, $2,400. It's not about having a good time collecting the things that I enjoy. It's a fucking investment. Why isn't everything monetary? Why can't I make a job out of flipping Pokemon cards. Oh, man. Wow. You know what? I should tell my friend. That you can make a lot of money doing this Pokemon card thing. You know what? I got a friend that works at Walmart. Let's find out when the cards restock. Okay, I'm gonna buy all the cards just restocked. I'm gonna buy the whole fucking box. I'm gonna go to fucking Safeway or whatever the fuck, and the Pokemon vending machine. You know, I'm gonna unplug it and plug it back in, and then the stock is gonna reset. And I don't care if I risk a felony or whatever. All that matters to me is that I make an extra 10 fucking bucks that I probably could have collected by just picking up cans and soda bottles in my local neighborhood and then donating them at the trash receptacle or whatever the fuck, the recycling receptacle. I gotta scalp fucking Pokemon cards. I can't stop at PSA Gen Mint 10 Charizard for $1,500. I need a base set fucking Wizards of the Coast, the Pokemon pack, Gen Mint 10, a pack. I can't stop at a pack. I need an Elite Trainer box sealed in a fucking acrylic block. Gen Mint PSA 10. Can nothing be fun anymore? Can we not just have a good time enjoying the things that we fucking like? This is why the Pokemon Company doesn't put any effort into their fucking games. You know why? Because they don't fucking have to. Green is ruining everything. Everything. I feel like if people were going to have their stupid hyperfixations on cups or whatever the fuck, it wouldn't be as bad. Everything has become like this. Everything. No matter what fucking hobby you get into, unless it's in the extreme early stages, people love to scalp and artificially inflate everything. Mark, thank you. How do we tell her about the Pippa OP scalping? What? Everything has to be a side hustle now. Yeah, everything. If you buy comic books to grade, that's insanity. That's insane to me. If there's like a specific set that you like and you want every alt cover, I can understand. Like, okay, I want a Watchmen collection and I want every cover from the original Watchmen because it's just my favorite, blah 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 blah, whatever. You know, it's still a bit excessive, but I can appreciate how much passion you're putting into specifically Watchmen. If you're going into the comic book store trying to buy like all of the fucking Iron Man shit because a new Iron Man just came out, what the fuck are you doing? Stop hoarding stock so you can make a fucking profit. Stop collecting all this shit that you don't care about. Yeah, fake fans. You are a fake fan. You're not a fan of all the shit you're fucking buying. You're a fan of feeling like you're investing in something. You're a fan of feeling like your bank account has like an imaginary plus 500 because this pack of cards might only be worth $5 now. But once they stop being printed, suddenly it's $10, $15, $25, $80. You don't care about Pokemon. You don't care about the collaborations of the Funko Pops that you're buying. You don't care about fucking like Scream or Disney or whatever the fuck. Maybe you have a mild interest in it, but you don't actually care. And yet you're buying all this shit because you think you're gonna strike it big and it's gonna be worth thousands someday. And the worst part is, you're not even having fun doing it. Isn't that sad? You're getting a quick dopamine hit when you first buy it, but then it just sits there and sits there and sits there. And just like Beanie Babies, it all becomes worthless. You fucking played yourself. Jesus Christ. This is what people are doing. This is what people are doing. People are hoarding shit. I keep seeing it on my fucking Facebook feed because I made the mistake of actually like clicking on somebody's post about it. But people are buying the Labubus from Popmart on the app, and it'll tell you on the app which ones you got before you even fucking get them. Do you know why they do that, chat? Do you know why Popmart is showing you the Labubus that you got in your blind box before you actually fucking got them? Because they want you to see that you didn't get the one that you wanted. And they want you to, after you just impulse purchased, they want you to buy more right now. Yeah, so you buy another right away. They want you to just keep fucking hitting it. It doesn't matter to these people that you could just buy the one that you want off of somebody else to complete your collection. None of it matters. Other than feeling like you're getting that big hit. Oh man, this Labubu, if I were to buy it on its own, it would be $800. I'm not gonna spend $800 on a Labubu because I don't actually care about like getting that specific Labubu. I would rather buy a bunch of Labubus and try to get it because it's the thrill of the gambling that makes me want it. Okay, then maybe you don't fucking like Labubu. Hi, Grape. I love gambling. I love gambling too. I think gambling is super fucking fun. All right, my ass is gonna keep opening Pokemon cards, but at least with Pokemon cards, I have binders for just common cards. Anyways, it's fun. It's fun to get that common art Caterpie because he's still going in my collection. And when I don't get a bug type or I don't get one of my other like pseudo collections, that's fine. I can trade him with somebody else, or like maybe I know somebody who likes this Pokemon and I can set it aside as a gift. And it's like it's I don't need Moon Umbreon. I don't want Moon Umbreon. If I was trying to complete my set, maybe I'd want Moon Umbreon. And then if prices weren't fucking insane, I would be willing to buy it from somebody. But people don't want Moon Umbreon for their set. And if they do, a lot of the times it's just for fucking bragging rights. I'm not immune to this. I want to be 100% clear. I'm not immune to this. But I think people take it to too much of an extreme. I don't know. If it didn't affect my ability to enjoy a hobby, I don't think it would make me as mad. But God, people just take shit to such a fucking extreme. And it's not because they actually care about it, which is even more frustrating. It just adds to it. It's like a multiplier. It's like you don't even care. Name 10 Pokemon. Oh, I'm sorry. They'd be able to do that because they can name like the 10 most expensive fucking cards out there. You okay? Man, I'm just mad. I'm just mad. And sometimes I think of the people opening Pokemon cards and they don't care about any of the cards they're looking at. They literally just skip to the hits. And then they get sad if it's not like a fucking full art secret rare gold card, red card, whatever the fuck. It's like, you don't care. What the fuck? Low-key sad. It is, man. I don't even like Scarlet and Violet. I think they're dog shit fucking games and I regret buying them. Every so often I go back to Scarlet and Violet and I try to play them because I keep hoping that I'll see something that I didn't before. I keep giving those shitty fucking games a chance. Every time I hate them. Every fucking time I hate them. You know, the servers for those games are also pretty fucking dead. Like people, Scarlet and Violet is not like a poppin' game. I mean, it's a stretch to say that they're dead. But they are not of the popularity that like Sword and Shield was in terms of like consistent player base. And I went to GameStop to get the Eternatus code. I went in person to get the code to get Eternatus when Sword and Shield came out. Or the Eternatus was, I think, a couple months after, maybe even like a year after. I don't know. Point is I got the Eternatus. But people weren't like trying to scalp fucking Eternatus codes. Nobody was like that locked into it. And yet Scarlet and Violet, people are taking these free codes and reselling them for $40 to $80. What is wrong with people? You know what, at that point, I think you should just pay a hacker. If you're gonna pay for anything, I'd rather you pay for some fucking hacked Pokemon, because at least that's only gonna fucking cost like $5 or whatever. There you go, man. Buy a fucking Twitch subscription to one of those the Pokemon generator bots, and then you can generate as many fucking Pokemon as you want. No, I'm not endorsing it, but it's a preferable alternative to paying $40 to $80 fucking dollars for a code that was supposed to be free for people that actually play the fucking game. What are you even paying for anymore? Genuinely, what are you paying for? There's then thank you. You want to enjoy something? Enjoy it the intended way. I think you can enjoy things in unintended ways. However, I also think that if the way you enjoy it ruins the intended experience for other people, it becomes a problem. Cursor, then thank you. What is an acceptable way to collect stuff? I think an acceptable way to collect stuff is to collect things that you care about, that you like, that makes you happy throughout the process of collecting it. Because collecting isn't about having a collection. It's about the joy the collection brings you. The joy of finding an item for your collection. The joy of like meeting other people that are interested in the same thing and trading Pokemon cards with them, or baseball cards, or talking about your goals and aspirations with your collection, with your hobby, with the thing that you like, enjoying facets of it that aren't just monetary. monetary. And when I say that, I mean, are you hunting for example, the rare Labubu because you want the rare Labubu, or because you get a thrill out of opening the boxes? Because if you get the rare one, it's worth $800 or whatever the fuck. Is that what makes you enjoy your collection? Is its monetary worth? Well, then do you actually enjoy it? Do you actually enjoy your hobby, or do you enjoy flexing it? Do you enjoy the price tag on it? Because if what you enjoy is the price tag, then how about you go out there and you save your money, make some investments or whatever the fuck, like real investments, and become a fucking millionaire or billionaire. If that's what your passion is having money. I explained it in a lot of words, but I think it's a very simple concept. I think buying stuff is fun. I love buying shit. I love capitalism, okay? I don't want people to get the idea that I'm against buying shit for fun. I don't think everything you buy needs to have some sort of deep story to it, some overly sincere emotional attachment, some grand thought out plan. But I think in general, you should think about why you're buying something. I feel like if it's not something you would buy, if you're gonna impulse buy something, think about, is this something you would impulse buy a month from now? If not, then why are you buying it? Like, think about that. Really good, like, thermoses, right? I grew up with Stanley in my household because my parents love camping. So I've been familiar with the brand for a long time. I would buy Stanley products.
Everybody, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to Low Effort Clips. That's right, Low Effort Clips, right here on YouTube.com. Yeah, and hit the notification bell. Yeah.